Salve ragazzi, buonasera, ben ritrovati sul canale di Luchino Pennellino 82. Siamo ancora qua su Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 insieme al nostro buon Henry e stasera andiamo a vedere sto processo che devono fare al ragazzo, che dovevamo farlo ieri, però beh, era troppo tardi e la sveglia chiama sempre troppo presto, ma lo facciamo adesso. Andiamo a vedere se riusciremo a far scagionare sto ragazzo oppure morirà malamente. Intanto mi raccomando, lasciate like, un commentino, seguitemi su Twitch, YouTube, Luchino Pennellino 82 e niente, eccoci qua. Tanto dormire abbiamo dormito, mangiare abbiamo mangiato. Andiamo a vedere qua da sto ragazzo. Siamo nel posto giusto? No, sì, no.
Keep close to the others.
Sono pronto per il
Found out
processo.
all I could. I reckon I'm as ready for the trial as I'll ever be.
My word, you're bristling with confidence. In the meantime, I'll go and get
Well then, gentlemen. I understood from your letter
Ma
roughly
sì che l'avevo
what
letto
happened,
l'almanacco dei
and I
veleni.
trust we can settle the matter quickly.
Potevamo metterci il
and
vestitino,
quietly.
quello più
But
carismatico.
before we get started, I have to say you've disappointed me, Sir Grosov. King Sigismund placed his trust in you, but you don't seem to be up to the task.
That's not true. I took a few tattered tents and turned them into a proper military camp. Everything here is as it should be.
Only your soldiers seem to die from time to time, eh?
There are always problems, but as you can see, I can deal with them. We caught Musa of Mali in the act. You just need to pronounce judgment.
Musa
Musa is
innocente.
innocent. Christ, Henry, be quiet.
And who might you be?
That is Henry, sir. One of my best soldiers. He just doesn't know when to keep his
Ah,
mouth
noi
shut.
parliamo,
Let him speak,
cazzo.
then. I'm sure he has something very important to tell us. Tell me, lad, why is Musa innocent, in your opinion?
Era con noi il momento dell'accoltellamento, non aveva motivo di uccidere Hertan.
Sir, people don't murder each other for no reason. They murder mostly for revenge or profit. And Musa had no motive. Why would he want to? He has an infirmary full of stabbed people.
Esatto, basta ragionare un po'.
Maybe that's exactly what bothered him. Get rid of the commander,
Questi
and
ci
the
arrivano.
troops won't go into battle, so there won't be any wounded.
I don't think you believe that yourself, sir.
But if it wasn't Musa, who did kill Chertan?
Chertan was killed by the camp commander, Grozav of Boromlaka.
What?
You scum! How dare you! Silence! You aren't gonna let this peasant insult me, are you, sir? You should cut him down to
Noi
size.
abbiamo il suo
That
coso.
can wait. First, I want to know how
Beh, gli doveva un
he came up
sacco di
with this
soldi.
insolent claim. And start at the beginning. What happened that night by the powder store, by your reckoning?
So Grozav owed Chertan a lot of money, but he didn't want to pay up. So he got rid of him.
How dare you!
Are you trying to tell us you are not in debt, Sir Grosso?
Se gli hai i
Surely you'll
debiti.
believe a nobleman, sir. Does this boy have
Certo
any
che ce l'abbiamo.
proof?
Chertan had a letter of debt hidden in his chest. It says Sir Grozav owes him a fortune.
You've been rifling through that poor man's things? What else did you steal? I'll have your hand chopped off, you louse.
But Sir Grosov, why are you getting so worked up over this
Vedi che è stato lui.
simple fellow? You
Non
don't
si
have
scappa
anything to
al
hide,
Detective Harry.
do you?
Me? Of course not.
See then? We shall continue. What happened next? You carried Cherton to the infirmary? Isn't that right, Sir Musa?
Yes, sir. There, I gave him wine to drink, and I prepared to stitch his wounds, but he died.
Che è stato
before I
avvelenato
could.
con il bacio o
Seems
qualcosa,
someone
non mi ricordo più,
poisoned
ma...
the poor fella.
Un pugnale
My
avvelenato.
guess is Grozov coated the weapon with poison. How else could he have poisoned him so quickly?
Sir Grosov, such base
Può
practices are
essere.
not worthy of a knight.
Why are you all still listening to that dung grubber? Where would I get hold of poison?
I don't know, but it was definitely you.
That's enough. You'll die, you fucker.
Vuole
That's
sfidarci?
enough! You're wasting my time here. You don't know anything. Luckily for you, the king's principal concern is that the camp remain calm. That is more important than justice.
So, what do you suggest, sir?
You can't have Musa killed. He's an innocent man.
Maybe he is, but that's not even that important. The main thing is that he is valuable to the king.
But we have to punish someone. Well, before the humans find out.
Ci
Point
puneranno
at
mica
someone,
noi.
and I'll happily convict him.
How about that jumped-up rat who's been falsely accusing everyone?
Adesso le prende questo.
What? You can't do that.
Oh, yes, we can, lad. You'll see. Sir Grosov, muster the men. It's time we
Guarda
had
che
some
non vi conviene.
entertainment.
Ecco. Mannaggia, niente. Ci hanno giustiziato. Ritentiamo. Cioè, ma sono seri? Da quello che uccide, forse l'ha messo nel vino, adesso proviamo a dire vino. Quello uccide e ci uccidono innocenti, ma che pezzi di fango che sono. Allora, proviamo a metterci la nostra coroncina con più carisma. Ci abbiamo anche gli occhialini, vediamo se riusciamo.
Keep close to the others. It's
Right. I found out.
my word. In the meantime,
Well then, gentlemen.
Oh cacchio,
I
dovevamo
understood
leggere
from your
l'almanacco dei
letter
veleni.
roughly what happened,
Ma l'abbiamo letto,
and I
2
trust we
pagine,
can settle the
con
matter
tutto.
quickly and quietly. But before we...
That's not true.
Only your...
There are always...
Allora, adesso proviamo a stare zitti.
sir, I can assure.
I was waiting for you. Tell me, why should I believe the word...
Musa really is innocent.
And who might you be?
That is Henry, sir. One of my best soldiers. He just doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut.
Let him speak then. Tell me.
Well,
Era
that's
con
simple,
noi, proviamo a
sir.
dire così.
Musa was with me and Commander Katz at the time when Chertan was stabbed.
That doesn't prove anything.
Do you think I stabbed him? From afar?
Musa of Mali will remain silent until I personally ask him a question.
Katz and the boy were drunk. Musa could easily have disappeared for a while. Nobody would have noticed
Ma
him in
non
the
eravamo
dark
ubriachi.
anyway.
I find that hard to believe. But if it wasn't Musa, who did kill Chertan?
Io lo so.
Chertan was killed by the camp commander, Grozov of Boromlaka.
What?
You scum! How dare you!
Silence!
You aren't gonna let this peasant insult me, are you, sir? You should cut him down to size.
That can wait. First, I want to know how he came up with this insolent claim. And start at...
Ertan ha visto Grozan rubare la polvere. C'era
So
polvere
Grozov was most likely
dappertutto.
trying to steal black powder. It's very valuable, and often gets stolen, I've heard. But Chertan caught him in the act. There was a fight, and that's how it ended.
Me? Stealing? What impudence!
What do you base this on?
There was
C'era polvere
powder
da sparo.
scattered all over the storeroom floor.
Esatto.
Chertan disturbed Sir Grozov, then he spilt the powder.
I've had enough of this. Another word and I'll have your tongue cut out.
But Sir Grozov, why are you getting so worked up over this simple fellow? You don't have anything to hide, do you?
Me? Of course not.
See then? We shall continue.
Adesso vediamo
What happened
se...
next? You carried Cherton to the
Al
infirmary?
limite leggiamo
Isn't
il
that
libro,
right,
tanto di
Sir
sicuro
Musa?
verrà ucciso ancora
Yes, sir.
Harry, così...
There, I gave him wine to drink, and I prepared to stitch his wounds, but he died before I could.
It seems someone poisoned the poor fella.
Grozov went to the infirmary a little before me and Katz. He could easily have had time to poison the wine Musa gave to Cherton.
What say you, Sir Musa?
It cannot be ruled out.
Well, Sir Grozov, what actually happened?
Why are you all still listening to that dung grubber? Where would I get hold of poison?
I don't know, but it was definitely you.
That's enough. You'll die, you fucker. Silence!
I've heard more.
Me?
The king will not stand for wrongdoing among his nobles.
Oh, si è salvato Harry.
That must be punished.
But I didn't do anything.
Don't make this harder than it need be.
Incredibile,
Keep
abbiamo
away from
salvato
me.
Harry.
Calm now, sir. Calm down.
Shut up, you worm! It's all your fault anyway. I won't let you put this on me. You hear? You're mine!
All the sanctions!
Well, Sir Stibor, one problem is cleared up, and another one takes its place.
I wouldn't say that.
Sangue
We've
dappertutto.
rid the king of one idiot. It's just a pity
Olè,
Cherton had to die
giustizia
because of
fatta.
it. And I apologize to you, Sir Musa, for the unpleasantness you suffered.
My head will remain on my shoulders. That is the main thing.
What will happen to the camp now?
That is not your concern. I will personally take command. You just get rid of the corpse and clear out the royal tent for
Mi
me.
hanno dato una
With
spalata in
pleasure.
testa.
We won't be staying long anyway, will we, Henry?
As you command, sir.
And then I do command, soldier. Go and pack.
Have I got time to stop by the baths? There's something I need to sort out there.
All right, but hurry.
Lo
I don't intend to
stoppino.
make a journey in the dark just because you want to
Intingiamo lo
dip your wick
stoppino.
one last time. Careful.
Allora, intanto aspetta che ci rimettiamo la nostra armaturina. Andiamo a Catherine, ma noi il libro non abbiamo letto tutto.
All right, Sir Stibor.
Eravamo arrivati al bacio della morte, vabbè, ma insomma, mancava l'ultima pozione, che te frega. No, aspetta che si fa tardi, lo leggeremo un'altra volta. Andiamo a informare la signorina.
What are you roaming around here for?
I'm not doing anything. You're doing a great job keeping watch.
Riusciremo a portare sto cannone? Aspetta che togliamo anche il punto lì. Aspetta, c'era da girare su di qua? Può essere. Ho sbagliato strada? Devo andare nei bagni, ho sbagliato strada, mamma mia, non è che posso star qua.
Be careful.
Vabbè. Allora, salve Catherine, ci siamo. Si parte.
Can I ask you something? There's something I've been wondering about for a while.
And do you know there's something I've wanted to ask you for a long time too?
Go ahead. I have nothing to hide.
All right then. You know, I don't know that much about you. Where are you from? What about your family?
Eh,
I grew up in Scalitz. It was a small mining town on the Sasau River. My father was a blacksmith.
Was.
Was. One day Sigismund's army came. And now he's dead. I managed to escape, but my father, Ma, Bianca...
I'm sorry. I didn't want...
No, it's all right. I ran, and our master, Sir Radzig Kobyla, took me into his service. And then it turned out that my father was not actually my father, but Radzig was.
sì, una storia incasinata.
It's a bit
Beautiful.
complicated. Well, and here I am, in the service of a lordling who always has one foot in jail.
I reckon each of us has a cross to bear. It's just some people can talk about it, and others can't. I'm sorry about what happened to you, believe me. I mean it. But I admire you for telling me. I don't think I could have done so. Thank you.
I already told you everything about me. So what about you? Will you tell me now where you met Zizka? What brought you together?
I'm sorry, but I just can't. Please don't take it the wrong way, but don't ask me about this.
It's happening. The Praggers are leaving for Sedlitz.
At last, I won't have to wash the Cumans' asses anymore.
Tell Zizka everything, so they're ready for the ambush.
I will. But be careful once it all starts. I wouldn't want Dry Devil blowing your brains out by mistake.
Salve. Allora, adesso ritorniamo là. Salve signore, c'è qualcosa qua da rubacchiare? Posso portarmi a casa qualcosa? Ciao Matt, hai fame Matt? Ogni volta che giochiamo ti do da mangiare. Mangia un po' di carne di lepre. Goffati Matt. Può essere il nostro ultimo viaggio. Già prima l'abbiamo fatto schiattare il povero Harry. Mannaggia. Ogni volta che succede qualcosa ci rimette sempre Harry, ci rimette. C'è una sfiga pazzesca sto uomo. Siamo pronti? Con chi devo parlare? Con tu? Ci siete? Salve. Bene, siamo pronti.
All right, I'm ready. We can get out of here.
The sooner the better. Deserters, traitors, murders.
Ma mi sa che la tua età si
Real
fermerà lì.
heavy shit is still ahead of us. I can't imagine how I'm going to explain to the king that Sir Grozov, who he personally put in charge of his soldiers,
Ma non dovrai spiegarlo.
Well,
Perché
maybe it
tanto
won't
mi
be
sa che
so
schiatterai
bad.
anche tu.
Sir Stibor will back you up. I heard Sigismund wasn't too fond of Grozov.
Just he can't say it openly because the other nobles wouldn't like it. Well, let's leave it be now. Otherwise we won't get out of here before dark. Sedlitz awaits!
So the devil jumps him from behind a tree. But Pa, who's already got his blood up, just grabs him by the arm, wrestles him to the ground, and then starts giving birth to such a hiding. The fur is flying off. Wait, fellas. After Pa was done with it, the devil... Bloody text. What the fuck?
Ecco. Si è casciato. Ma noi non combattiamo? Gli abbiamo dato un pugno a quello lì. poverino, ci stava raccontando le barzellette, sua storia d'infanzia. Quella... Porco... ma che cosa vuoi tu, cosa? Ci stanno picchiando. Andiamo dal capitano.
What the hell's going on here?
I should be asking you that. The greenest Praga recruit, capable and keen. And he's a traitor.
That's none of your business.
And my business should be no concern of yours either. You've kept your nose out of it so far, so make sure it stays
Quindi è un
there.
alleato?
So far? What are you talking about?
About Chertan.
Was it you who did it?
An unfortunate accident. He got in my way when I wanted to blow up the powder
Quindi abbiamo
store.
ucciso un uomo innocente.
So that
Olè.
But why?
Look, normally I'd be happy to chat with you till Judgment Day, but I get the feeling we should both make ourselves scarce. And on the double. Don't you reckon? So thanks for the help, pal.
Oh, aspetta che intanto... stiamo saccheggiando noi qua. Rubiamo un po' di cose. Rubacchiamo un po' di soldi. Ah, aspetta che stiamo anche sanguinando. Ci bendiamo prima che continuiamo. Questo era ricco. Salve Gisca. Noi prendiamo i grosce perché ho le bende che sono sempre utili. Prendi tutto. Ah, del persico per Matt. Le noci. Abbiamo ripulito tutti i ragazzotti. Aspetta che ce n'è un altro qua. No, questo non ce lo fa ripulire. Beh, tanto le frittelle non la mangia più, quindi... Ah, ma non era il
You
capitano.
fucking traitor.
Calm down, or you'll faint again. You've lost a lot of blood.
What now? What are you going to do with me?
Cosa fa? Ma no, poverino, ci ha sempre aiutato.
Go!
What?
Get lost, I said.
You think I'm going to forgive you for this? Next time, I'll take mercy on you?
Non sto
I'm
chiedendo
not asking
perdono.
for forgiveness. I did what I had to do.
Are you trying to convince me or yourself?
But you don't understand. This is about saving King Wenceslas. That's going to require a few sacrifices.
So, the end justifies the means, eh?
So, off you go.
This isn't over, lad. Got that?
Vabbè,
We'll meet again.
ci rivedremo. Se noi uccidiamo le spalle? No. Beh, vabbè, adesso abbiamo raccattato un po' di cose. Questo abbiamo derubato? Certo che no. Bene, ci possiamo andare. Mercenario Berta. E conoscevo un altro Berta. Vabbè, adesso parliamo qua con Ziska.
Zishka's waiting for you.
Ho capito un attimo, mamma mia.
What the fuck was that? Why did you let that man go?
What, cats? Oh, don't worry. He's no threat to us.
What's the matter with you? You seem down.
Oh, it just doesn't seem right, what we did to those people.
Not people, the enemy. Remember that. Trust
Ma
me, you'll sleep a lot better.
è tutto
By
un
the
gran
way,
bordello lì.
who's that fella over there? The one who fought on our side?
He's called Crow. We met in the camp. I wouldn't say he's our ally, but he's against Sigismund. He killed the Cuman's commander and blew up the ammunition store. It's a long story.
Fucking hell, now that's a man. I like the sound of him a lot more than a lot who've settled into Devil's Den. Brabant has already brought up his promised reinforcements.
What are they like?
Well, you'll see for yourself. But now, we have to get out of here first.
Boh, cosa facciamo? Ma andiamo
The
con
sooner we
lui.
make ourselves scarce, the better.
To the task, then.
Andiamo direttamente con lui. Non ci sono né amici né nemici qua, è tutto un gran bordello. Cioè, le guerre non portano mai niente di buono, però purtroppo...
Seems like we poked a hornet's nest with that ambush, eh?
We did. And that means the Devil's Den won't be safe much longer.
Another reason not to stick around there and attack Malashov.
Well, we're in luck. Ada's just returned from a scouting mission, and he says von Burkov's at the castle.
And what about Brabant's men? You were saying you don't like the look of them.
I just don't trust them somehow. But I'll admit that Frenchman surprised me. They're no greenhorns.
We'll see how they fare in battle.
Indeed we will. We'll soon get going. Get ready, and then we'll plan what's next.
Ole!
My God. The simple joys of life, eh, pal?
Allora, intanto ci diamo una slavazzata qua. Salve locandiere. Siamo tutti pieni di sangue. Dopo cosa facciamo? Andiamo a dormire un po' così recuperiamo un po' di energia.
What would you like this fine morning?
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
Ecco, adesso
What
siamo
about?
filosofici.
You don't seem like an ordinary innkeeper to me.
And what else would I be, eh?
Oh, come on. A tavern in the middle of nowhere, yet always full. And full of rogues on top of that.
Me? I'm but an honest man.
An honest-to-God fence, eh?
How dare you?
Ah, stop with the mummery. Are you afraid I'll turn you in? You think I want someone sniffing around here? It's in my best interest to keep my trap shut.
All right, then. Pretending to be a poor old innkeeper was getting
Allora gli
pretty old
vendiamo
anyhow.
cose, se è
If
un
you ever find
ricettatore.
any lost items, bring them to me, and I'll take care of
Abbiamo
the
da
rest.
vendere, qua gli portiamo tutte le cose.
I reckon the two of us will get along just fine.
Abbiamo
That's it.
il coso pieno.
In that case, you're always welcome here.
Vediamo di
Show
vendergli
me your
qualcosa.
wares.
Allora, gli possiamo vendere questo che tanto ne abbiamo di altri scudi. Coltello insanguinato, non so che ce ne facciamo. Anello con croce d'oro, ma quello magari ce lo possiamo anche tenere. Abbiamo un sacco di mostrine, forse che quelle valgono un sacco di soldi. Allora, dove sono qua? Toh, ne vendiamo una.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
Ci arrivi 2,40?
Aye, you'll convince me with that
Buono,
price.
buono.
Thank you and take care.
Allora adesso andiamo a smerciare un po' di cose che abbiamo nel baule. Un attimo che mi ha suonato il cellulare, mi sono perso. Allora, intanto andiamo a prenderci un po' di cose. Allora, vediamo. Questo costa 5,22. Il balesardo. Spada lunga comune. Spada lunga e larga. Un sacco di spade. Vendiamo un po' di robe qua. Vabbè, i randelli. Abbiamo 2 volge che tanto boh. Bah, vendiamo quella che fa meno danno. Dopo qua abbiamo un sacco di roba. Bacinetto a muso di cane, baccinetto aperto con bretache. Teniamo quello. Berretto con piumi di pavone. Vendiamo un po' di robe doppie. Questi magari sono diversi. Abbiamo 3 camagli, non ce ne facciamo niente. Cappello a punta. Magari non riusciamo neanche a vendergli tutto perché non c'ha soldi. Collare di maglia. Allora, cantina sassone ne abbiamo 3, quindi queste ne abbiamo 2. La cotta di maglia corta, sì, vendiamo questa. Bah, più o meno sono uguali, cambiano solo i colori. Sono tutti colori diversi, e allora, a parte questi che sono uguali. Tupparello corto. Cubittiere ne abbiamo 2, 3 anzi. Quantina nobile ne abbiamo un sacchissimo. Manicotti laminari con rondelle. Beh, basta, adesso andiamo a vedere se riusciamo a venderle. Non ci muoviamo neanche, siamo talmente pieni di roba da vendere che... Ce la facciamo a fare le scale o ci schiantiamo per terra? Eccolo qua l'oste. Salve.
What do you have for sale?
Allora, dobbiamo vendere questo. Ma secondo me non c'ha più soldi da darci. Ma la cervigliera quasi quasi me la tengo, perché è l'unica che abbiamo. Questa è un po' particolare, ci teniamo anche questa. Questi sono tutti doppioni, anche questa cotta di maglia corta, forse ce l'abbiamo già. Usbergo Sassone. I guanti da cavaliere. Portate pazienza, ma almeno visto che questo qua compro di tutto. Ci abbiamo tutto?
I'd like to discuss the price.
Vediamo quanto ci dà. 5.000.
Here. And something for your trouble.
Well,
Oh.
well, thank you very much. I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Come gli abbiamo venduto tutta sta roba solo per 13 groschen? Non gli abbiamo venduto niente, non gli abbiamo venduto. No, 6.000. Vabbè, adesso andiamo a rimettere giù le cose che...
Greetings.
Abbiamo venduto un po' di roba, ma... Bah, sinceramente... Oh, metti giù anche il coltello insanguinato.
I'd like something to eat.
Beh, questa toglila che non ce la mettiamo più. Serra da soldato che pesava un sacco. Dopo vediamo i libri. Aspetta che ci mettiamo la nostra uniforme. E adesso recuperiamo un po' di energia. Due ore di sonno, 3. Recuperiamo un po' di energia, ci sfamiamo con qualcosa e poi direi che siamo pronti a partire. Andiamo a mangiare giù nella cucina direttamente. Scappo.
Well, that's no great loss.
Why is it so important to capture Otto von Berghoff?
Isn't it obvious?
Pray enlighten me.
Look. Otto von... Meaning?
So...
Not quite. Von Ber... If we want the Lords to free our king, and capturing von Berghoff...
And to think, until recently, you... How does this...
He didn't tell me much. But I got the impression...
Such secrecy.
True. Just after Raborsch, Sigismund had a lot of our people arrested. Any of them could betray it.
You think there could be a...
Doubtful. All of us here would gladly stab...
Well, that traitor von...
Brabant and I still owe him quite... I can't wait to see the look on his face.
What do you think about...
Hinek? I think he's a right bastard.
So why does Zizka trust...
Hinek is Job's ally, and Sigurd...
Ok. Allora, le cucine dove sono? Mangia dalla pentola. (91) siamo a posto. Bene. Possiamo anche partire. Oh, c'è Catherine.
Are you coming with us to Malashov?
And what would I do there?
What's wrong? Are you upset?
Am I supposed to be happy? Ah, for Christ's sake, you're all the same. Why do I even bother trying?
Che cosa abbiamo fatto noi? Questa è già
If you're
incazzata con
talking
noi.
about that plan, well...
Jan still thinks it'll be easy to capture von Berghoff. But I heard what Ada said.
What did he say?
That Otto von Berghoff has that fortress full of fresh mercenaries, armed to the teeth. My God! I should have slit his throat that time I had the chance at Trotsky.
We must defeat and capture von Berghoff.
Aye, there's always some we must with you fellas.
Look, if we succeed, we'll free our king.
Who gives a damn about some king?
Everyone. He'll drive Sigismund away and end the war.
Ha! You lot, and your big plans.
What's the matter? You didn't mind what we were doing until now. And all of a sudden...
Until now we chose our foe. One we stood a chance against. And engaged them when we had an edge.
Adesso è
And
un
for
po'
some time now
più...
we've been getting into wilder and wilder enterprises. But go.
Ma non
If you must.
preoccuparti, non moriremo.
And try not to die there. Damn it. In the meantime, I'll wait at the fortress in Sukdal. That's where we'll meet.
So, mon ami,
Questa si è incazzata con
are
noi.
you ready to go and capture le Seigneur von Berghoff?
Perché sotto sotto si sta innamorando di noi.
I assume you won't be joining our offensive, right?
Under other circumstances, I would avoid battle. You're right. But this is personal. Otto von Berghoff is responsible for that slaughter in Kuttenberg. It was he who advised Sigismund to attack my people.
So you want revenge?
They plundered the synagogue, murdered dozens of people.
Infatti
Once
l'hanno
he
fatta
must pay,
sporca lì.
I will play with him like a cat with a mouse. He will beg for mercy, for a quick death.
I understand how you feel. Once I get my hands on Markbart, there's no telling what I'll do.
I'm going to kill von Berghoff. Even if Shiska is against it. Fuck him! It was I who got the money for everything. So no one
Sembra un
is
po'
going to
ubriaco,
tell
no?
me what I can and cannot do. What about you? Why are you willing to fight?
I too want to get revenge on von Berghoff.
For tricking you two?
Aye, for that too. But, to put it bluntly, someone has to stop him. He betrayed the king, and he should hang. And if there's anyone that can get him, then it's Zizka and the devil. That's why I'm going with them to Malashov.
Esatto, andremo a Malashov. Allora Zizka, ci siamo?
What should I know about the devil?
Just look at him, and you'll know everything. His face reveals it all.
I heard he's a nobleman, but he doesn't look like it.
He's the captain of Znojmo, but it's true that he doesn't care much for noble manners. He has a foul mouth, and he's anything but chivalrous in a fight.
I suppose he's not a pure, kind soul like you, eh?
Certainly not. He's as twisted as a hangman's noose. He can also be bitter and angry as a rabid dog. It's certainly better not to fuck around with him.
What draws you to him, then?
We're both different. That's our strength. I'm in charge when everything goes according to plan. When things go to shit, he takes over. It often turns bloody, but sometimes victory is more important than honor.
Va bene, adesso partiamo. Un attimo che sono arrivati qua dei messaggi. Chi è che spinge? È sempre Matt che spinge. Toh, hai fame? Mangiati la lepre cotta e... Dai Gisca che andiamo.
What awaits us at Malashov?
A short but nonetheless dangerous battle, in the best case scenario.
So già che sarà un macello.
And in the worst?
Things go to fucking hell, and our worldly cares will be over. So prepare well. This really won't be easy.
Ma noi siamo già pronti, abbiamo armi dappertutto.
Good. The task won't wait. In the evening, I'll assemble the men, and then we'll talk about what's next.
I'll wait with you. How about we knock back a few cold ones in the meantime?
I'm not drinking today. I want to have a
Esatto,
clear head.
che cazzo fai Harry? Bevi per una battaglia vai ubriaco? Cioè.
I'll gladly drink the whole region dry.
Mamma mia. Ma ci metti del suo anche Harry, già è sfigato di suo. Bene, ci aspetterà un battaglione fotonico, vedo io. Dove moriremo tante volte? Può essere. Ne prenderemo tante sulle gengive? Ci sta.
So I say him, what do you expect? Where do you drink like fish? Fish is not able to walk either.
And then he threw you out?
No, he cannot, because...
Ah, vous êtes là. What is happening, Capitaine?
A mam nadzieję, że kurwa przeżyjemy.
Pojebało cię.
Enough of the chit-chat. I want to know if we're gonna get to work, Zizka.
We shall. No reason to wait. Von Berghoff won't stay in Malashov forever.
Bene.
So tonight?
Before dawn. Even the dogs will still be snoring. And we'll have plenty of time to move.
I can't wait.
Sorry to disappoint you, Hinek. I need you in the village.
Oh, fuck. I was looking forward to that cannon.
Hey, Kubienka. You were in the artillery in Sempach, weren't you?
Yes, but in the guard detail. I don't know shit about firing.
Well, at least it's some kind of experience.
I believe I might be of assistance, mes amis.
You've already helped quite enough, Frenchmen.
The Duc de Bourgogne, once, showed off such a bête lourde in Champmol. And I was there.
Is that so, Baron? Do you know
Beh,
how to
infatti, se
handle
sa come usarlo.
Oui. If I have a few strong men to assist me.
All right. Kubianka will go with you. If anything fucks up, we're counting on you to save our asses. The rest of us will lure the fortress garrison out, so we can cut them off. We'll split into two groups. Me and my men will cut the village off from the fortress. The second group will enter the village from the other side and cause mayhem. That'll be your job. Set fire to a haystack, make a racket. In short, anything that will lure the fortress garrison out into the open. You get me, Devil?
Oh, aye. A good old blood orgy. As soon as they stick their noses out.
Sì, però muoiono un sacco di persone. Cioè,
The rest
boh.
will go like this. Listen up. Malashov is only a handful of cottages and a tavern. Fortunately, Kunzlin's fortress is a bit beyond the village.
Fuck. Looks more like a small castle.
Aye, it's well fortified. It's got a moat, 2 gates, and a big tower. That's where von Berghoff will be.
And don't forget the drawbridge and the secret passage.
Korytarz był zamknięty, byłem tam.
Aye, it's to be expected they'll seal off the passageway, so we have to get inside, over the bridge, and through the gate. You and Capon will deal with that, Henry. You two know it better from inside. Then, you'll let us in.
Damn. That'll be as hairy as the balls of St. Killian.
Aye, it won't be easy. But this isn't the first time for us. And besides, this
Dobbiamo
time
aprirgli il
we've got
passaggio.
artillery to back us
Faremo in
up.
stealth allora.
We have to get to the tower whatever happens. And if it all works out, we'll drag von Berghoff right out of bed.
God willing, he'll be sleeping like a log.
And another thing, the Devil's Den is no longer safe. So after the attack, we'll pull back to Suchtel Fortress.
Any place better than that shithole.
You're right there.
Abbas, no doubt Peter of Pisek will be delighted to welcome us.
He wants to fight Sigismund? Well, here's his chance. Especially since he missed the last skirmish with von Berghoff. Any questions?
Io cosa devo fare?
You and Sam come with me. I need your youthful zeal.
Everything is clear to me.
We're glad. Hitch up, men! Let's take advantage of the dark and get to Malashop before the cock.
Bene, vamos, tanto adesso ci verrà scritto anche quello che dobbiamo fare, quindi andiamo a fare del bordello. Sarà un massacro secondo me, però purtroppo...
Curva.
Fuck. Don't know whether he sprayed me with blood or piss.
What, are you mad? We were only supposed to stir things up.
What did you think we'd do? Get drunk with them?
Torch the village.
Ecco, bruciate il villaggio.
No prisoners.
Look, just wait a moment.
What is it, youngster? What's the problem?
Do we have to burn down the whole village?
Ma no.
Can't you carry out a simple task?
Well, I don't know if...
Listen, von Bergau's in that fortress full of men. When they see the fire, they'll run out to extinguish it. They won't be expecting us. I never put my men's lives on the line. Especially if I can have the element of surprise.
Ma no,
I
non
won't
uccido gli
murder innocent
innocenti.
peasants, Devil.
What? Do you have kin in the village? Who the hell's
Non
got
siamo
into
come
you?
loro, cioè...
This is the way my family was killed. They massacred them. And why?
Curva, that's your problem. This is a war. And this is our plan for getting von Bergau.
Ma non lo
So if you
trovo
want to do
giusto.
it your way, fine. You want to be a commander too? Let's see what you're made of then. I can't guarantee you'll survive, though.
I can't give you any guarantee either.
I don't need one.
Your fucking minds? Stop it!
You shot yourself! I can smell it from here! Wait, fellas! Easy! Eat my steel! How do you like that? You're gonna eat that! Come on! Fight or die! Crazy! You keep...
No, aspettate che il cane mi ha fatto cadere il telecomando e... Cioè, continua a rompere le balle, ero concentrato sul combattimento, mamma mia. Adesso se n'è andato perché ha preso paura, no? Così... Ce l'avevamo quasi fatta però, mannaggia. No, assolutamente non voglio uccidere i civili. Cioè, già abbiamo ucciso tutti quelli là, poverini. Non riesce neanche da fare il colpo da maestro.
Eat my steel. Oh, what? I'm bleeding!
Too slow!
Now that's what I call an opener! You won't get me! You shut yourself! I can smell it from here!
Oh cacchio.
I'll kite your balls off!
You crazy?
Olè.
Well, well. The bastard taught the devil to dance. So you won. The stronger dog fucks the bitches.
No, non ci sta che dobbiamo uccidere i civili. Dobbiamo solo stanare quello là.
We'll let the turnip pullers live. Hope you know what you're doing.
Sì, che sappiamo quello che
Our
facciamo.
fine fellows fall instead of the few damn peasants. Because that'll be all your fault.
Non so se abbiamo...
You never seen a man get his ass kicked before.
Non so se abbiamo fatto la scelta giusta, ma...
Do it the youngsters' way. The boring way.
Però, insomma, neanche ucciderli.
Leave them, let him be. Muster up. We'll go round the village to get to Zizka. Nice and quietly.
Beh, quello lì potevano anche eliminarlo.
What's going on, Devil? What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I had a bit of a disagreement with this brat here.
This is your plan? To burn down the village?
What of it? We're at war, if you hadn't fucking noticed.
There's innocent people there.
Esatto.
Do you think I don't know? But better them than us. They'd run for the woods before we started anyway.
Are you serious?
Sei mishpoche, Freund. Sei mishpoche.
It is the law of God. We are at war here, not those peasants.
Fuck this fucking shit. Well, it's too late to go back now.
But that fortress is still full of men.
There's another way to do this. I'll take care of the first gate. You'll have the element of surprise.
Fine, Henry. You've made your bed, now lie in it. But if any of us die today because of you, I'll gut you myself.
Fuck.
It's almost your time. You need to sneak quietly over the wall, youngsters.
It's still dark. That'll give us cover.
I'll go with them.
I appreciate it, but this is not for you.
Easy, Father. We're trying not to die here.
I'm giving them my best men. That'll have to do, friend.
Cioè, lo so che ci rimettiamo, però mi sembrava una cosa...
Here I am. Kalani, we got leather. And other go ahead to check out fortress.
Good, Janosch. We'll take care of the drawbridge. And you, Henry, open up the first gate for Zizka.
And then we'll storm in there like a fox into a chicken coop.
I understand. Let's go.
Cioè, mi sembrava brutto uccidere degli innocenti. Se anche ci rimettiamo, però...
Good. The rock isn't so steep from this side, and the patrols are only on the eastern wall. Let's go, fellas.
Siamo anche feriti, tra l'altro. Sto stronzo del diavolo secco.
That is a good place.
There? Really?
Yeah, there. Neckarfrey and do it already.
Yeah.
Guarda che abbiamo fatto la scorta di ampolline qua.
You go first. And look out for...
Allora, apriamo la porta. Ah, ma sono due. E che cacchio. Allora facciamo così. E vabbè, facciamo così.
Huh? Attack! They're attacking the castle! Shooters to the walls!
Just to open that gate.
Apri le porte. Ecco, adesso potete scatenarvi, uccidere tutti. Perché non capisco chi mi dà, chi mi picchia, non ci capisco una mazza. Un attimo, stiamo calmi. Chi combatte chi?
Fucking big nose! Kurva!
Allora, vediamo di usare l'archetto. Harry, prima di domattina magari, no?
It's like a shooting range here.
Chi ti sta picchiando? Ma che l'ho schivato? Oh cacchio! Ci stanno massacrando! Cioè, mi stanno uccidendo! No, aspetta che qua non ci sto capendo una massa. A parte il fatto che possiamo usare anche le altre frecce, ma
Now just to open that gate.
Alert! Alert! Come on! Bring it on, bastards!
e fin qua ci siamo. Così qua adesso salvo anche con la grappa da salvatore, perché ha capito Harry, ma se non tiri fuori la spada sei rincoglionito, Harry? Cioè, Sì, vabbè. Noi le prendiamo tutte sulle gengive, le prendiamo. Dove siamo? Dove siamo qua? Che non ci capisco un pifero. Come liscia Harry, non liscia nessuno. Allora, aspetta che adesso... Non possiamo salvare durante il combattimento? Ok. Aspetta che proviamo a mettere la freccia comune. No, non abbiamo. Ma chi è che mi picchia?
Hold the line! Don't! I can't see it!
We can't take much more of this. Can't those idiots hit anything?
Give them time! They're all out of time! Let's go. Forward! To the top!
Sì, adesso Harry però muore la balestra. Minimo 100-100 si sarà equipaggiato la balestra adesso. Che non ce l'abbiamo neanche equipaggiata, a scommettere.
Let's go, quick! Forward! Forward!
Vabbè, almeno ho fregato la partita. All'attacco! All'attacco, noi adesso tiriamo spadate a destra manca. Sì, ma non ci sto capendo un piffero, non ci sto capendo. Ciao! Scusa se sono qua nel mezzo del combattimento, non ci sto capendo un piffero chi combatte chi. È tutto un bordello qua. Non lo so, forse aspetta un attimo che qua c'è un bordello. Chi è che mi... Anche perché ho scoperto che... Dove sono andati gli altri? Ho scoperto che la precision viene supportata anche dalla Paligny.
do now?
Everything's fucked. Von Berghoff is holed up in the tower. He has shooters there, and we're running out of time.
We'll have to parley with him.
Oi. We're not gonna give up now.
That's right. Let's go. We're going to have a nice little talk with the Royal Chamberlain. Hey, you! Up there in the tower! We want to talk!
Listen! Stop shooting!
Now we'll see what von Berghoff comes up with.
Fuck all! He's trapped!
Chamberlain, you are surrounded! I propose
Non lo so dopo perché bisogna vedere quanto va avanti qua.
He doesn't have a drop of honor in him.
Ah! Would you give me one reason why I should do that, Pirkstein? I'm quite comfortable here. I will gladly wait for my allies in Kuttenberg to arrive. You can talk to them. Ah! And
No, sono da solo.
Noise. All that shooting you're doing must have been heard in the Hungarian camp.
That's possible, Otto. But anyone who comes to help you is going to have a hard time if we torch your tower. You'll be burnt to a crisp before Sigismund's minions arrive.
Are we really getting anywhere with this?
We still have your finger of God. Perhaps we could repay you your kindness at Nabokov.
Ha! I doubt it. You don't have enough gunpowder for that. And I think that would cause great discomfort for Lady Rosa here.
Sir Hans? Henry?
Is there a point to any of this? I mean, we can avoid further trouble.
Why? Do you have a better idea? I have loads of time, so I would love to hear it.
I don't know why we can't make a deal. Ransom would be a good solution for both sides.
How is that?
We'll get money and free the king, and you'll have time to change sides once things with Sigismund go to hell. And since you're our prisoner, you won't lose face in the eyes of your League of
Vediamo
Lords
se
or
ce la
Sigismund.
facciamo
And you can still
a
settle your
negoziare
differences with
per il
Wenceslas.
negoziatore.
All right. Can you give me any guarantees?
Why, of course. Nothing will happen to you. You have my word.
Your word, Bjergstein?
We're not barbarians, we're noblemen, Sir Otto. Your dead body would be worthless to us.
Ha! How sincerely simple, huh, Enoch? But yes, I can trust you. When it comes to ransom, you can always be counted on.
Fine. But what will it be, Lord von Berghoff? You can flatter the devil all you want later.
You have convinced me. You're right. It is not in the interest of the kingdom to wage a war against each other. On the contrary, by becoming allies, we can all gain.
Ma che bandierina che è questo? Prima passa di là, dopo passa di qua.
King. Very well. Agreed. We are coming out.
Ce l'abbiamo fatta senza fare più o meno tanti spargimenti di sangue. Qualche morto, vabbè, ma quello può capitare.
How fickle Lady Fortune is. First you're on top, and then you hit the bottom. Who would have thought back in Nabokov how things would turn out?
Come on. Move.
What? Did you think I'd have you tortured like you did to me?
Quello lì farà una stronzata. Guardalo che fa una stronzata.
You will pay for what you have done.
No! He's under my protection.
He's a murderer. He deserves to die.
Nobody's going to be killed here.
Fuck! That was a blast. My skull's ringing.
The way that Brabant loaded Lasser, it nearly blew his French ears off. It is wonder that Fop survived it.
You got lucky today. You won't next time.
Beh, ma una mazzata in testa poteva tirargliela,
Yeah.
però.
The finger of God is fucked, Otto. Sorry, I must have cost a king's ransom. Oh, my lady! Anyway, I think we're all done here.
Direi
what we
anch'io.
came for. Load up the wounded. Anything of value, get ready to leave.
You go ahead. I'll just have a look around here.
All right, Henry. Take care.
Ops. Si è squarciato il cannone, quello lì che ti piscia sopra. Oh, via. Allora, aspettate che intanto ci fasciamo, che qua stiamo ancora sanguinando. Rubacchiamo un po' di soldi con questa cleptomania di Henry. Tanto loro non se ne fanno più niente. Questo era ricco, addirittura 30 groschen c'aveva. Ciao Matt. No, gli prendiamo solo i groschen che tanto a noi servono, a loro no. E mi sa che dobbiamo fare anche un livellino perché abbiamo livellato qualcosa. Vediamo. Sì, vitalità, abbiamo fatto un livellino. Allora. Maratoneta. Quando scatti sei il 20% più veloce. Quello non è male. Nebbia rossa, quando la tua energia senti sotto i 25 punti, ottieni un bonus. Mai arrendersi. Beh, anche questo, visto che la maggior parte delle volte siamo sempre sotto. Abbiamo fatto tutto? Yes. Tomate ci spinge sempre da dietro. Aveva un cane teppista. Allora, di qua non possiamo salire. Ma ci sono le salsicciotte. Prendiamo tutto il recuperabile. E poi sediamo. Qua non ci hanno lasciato niente. Aspetta, qua c'è Beh, almeno abbiamo salvato i contadini. Qua ci mancano sempre le chiavi, eccole qua. Corazza con falde, raccogli. Dopo lo buttiamo sul cavallo. Frecce lacerante, prendi tutto. Ma noi spostiamo quelle, allora, fungina, freccia perforante migliorata, ma tanto pesano poco, quindi questa pesa abbastanza, quindi buttala lì. Diamo una pulitozza. Sì, ci sentiamo magari se riesci a giocare lunedì. E niente, qua abbiamo già sbloccato tutto, non c'è niente di interessante da prendere. Boh, l'arco nuovo in olmo che è volato via. Eh, 200 fa di danno. Beh, direi che possiamo anche andarcene. A meno che ci siano qualche arma, forse questa. L'ascia da cavaliere. Ma se ci fosse un mazzapicchio tipo. Martello da guerra, questo quello ce l'abbiamo perché me lo ricordo. Questo, mazzapicchio, raccogli. Che prima avevamo dato quel pirla là francese. Vabbè, noi possiamo anche andarcene, che tanto qua mi sa che non c'è un piffero da recuperare. O meno che spipoliamo qua dentro se c'è qualcosa, ma... Tutte le chiavi che abbiamo preso. Questo ci serve per le spadine. Va bene, dai, possiamo anche raggrupparci. C'è un punto qua vicino? Sì, andiamo su direttamente. Col viaggio rapido. Chissà cosa vorrà questo. No, ho tirato via la spada.
Huh. Hey, I've got some nice stuff here if you're interested.
Salve, buon uomo.
Laudetur Jesus Christus. Nominus tecum, frater meus. Amen. I'm sorry, brother, but you don't exactly look like a monk.
Ego sum qui sum. And you are assuredly not my brother yet. The day of reckoning draws near. We are all brothers. And soon our sins will be weighed and tallied. Novid enim Dominus qui sunt eus. Let us not forget the last judgment.
Giunis universale.
These are troubled times, I grant you. But bad enough for the last judgment. I wouldn't say things are that bleak, my friend.
How could the prophecies not be true? Are we not witnessing the depravity of the clergy and the baseness of the false popes? Magistri mendaces, qui introducen sectas perditionis, o libera nos a malo.
Well, true that may be. But I also know righteous men of faith.
Novi Dominus, Dios de tentatione eripere, and all... And should I be selling it for...
I can't understand much.
Are you a blasphemer, a fornicator? A groschen or two and the intercession of a saint?
So you mean to sell me an...
Absent! Nothing of the kind. Whether you wish to avail yourself of...
Show me your wares.
Certainly. You won't find this just...
Allora, cos'è? Cappuccio dei crocieri, abito da chierico. Ci vestiamo da preticello. Sì, un'armatura magari top per diciamo grappa del salvatore potente. Preghiera a San Veneslao. Grandi studi, ma grandi studi 1 ce l'abbiamo già. Cioè per diciamo collezionismo, non mi veniva la parola. Contratta.
Word about the price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
Ma che 1070, facciamo 940.
Hi, you convinced me with that price. Great. Happy to be of service. Take care, sir.
Matt, c'hai fame? Mangiati la lepre. C'è ancora la lepre, quindi cuccati ancora la lepre. Allora adesso li mettiamo, se abbiamo la camera qua a Sudchol, non mi ricordo se avevamo la camera, ci liberiamo di un po' di cose. C'è una trappola. Ah, ma questo tiriamolo via. questo qua non è quello che avevamo liberato. Riusciremo ad arrivare là senza che che qualcuno ci fermi? Olè. Allora, vediamo se c'è la locanda qua. Perché siamo troppo carichi? Vabbè, sposta sul cavallo l'ammazzapicchio, spostami. Qua c'è la chiesa.
What are you doing here?
Oh, ho sbagliato, mamma mia. Da dove sbuca sempre lenticchia? Ci sarà una locanda qua. Proprietario della locanda, dov'è? Casalinga. Aiutante. Abitante del villaggio. Ma non c'è il capo qua del baracchino.
What can I do for you?
Excuse me?
Volevo vedere se c'era il proprietario del baracchino qua. Ma mi sa che non c'è. C'è il banditore. Beh, vabbè, ritorniamo. Andiamo là direttamente dai ragazzi. Lenticchia, se anche non vai addosso alle persone è lo stesso, sai. Oh, possiamo livellare. Ormai mi sa che anche qua a cavallerizzo abbiamo fatti destriero instancabile. Allora, vantaggio, quando usi l'avvio rapido nella mischia. Ma lo usiamo poche volte il cavallo da combattimento. Oh, facciamo impennare il cavallo. Qua da dove si entra?
Wow.
Entrata qua, ci passiamo o ci schiantiamo malamente per terra? Occhio alle grate, adesso crediamo. Rieccoci. Salve, salve, siamo tornati in Fisca. Salve. Fisca?
So, I'm back. How's it going? Have you got anything out of von Berghoff?
Not yet. We need to fix ourselves up after the battle. We'll hear what Otto has to say tomorrow.
Ok, andiamo a vedere dov'è Catherine. Capitale di Pagni.
God bless you.
Dove è andato? Volevo rispondere. Ci dovrebbe essere anche Rosa qua. Allora, intanto andiamo a ricercare la nostra camera. Maledetto qua. La nostra camera. Non è questa. È vero, c'erano le scale.
I beg your pardon, milady, but could you tell me what's new around here? I'm asking because I've just arrived and I'd like to know...
If it's mercenary work you're interested, you'll have to ask.
Ok.
God be with you.
Allora, la nostra cameretta, eccola qua. E adesso ci buttiamo giù un po' di robe qua che... Abbiamo preso tutto. Studiamo allora i libri, tanto che ci siamo. Tanto che ci siamo, studiamo. Guarda come legge bene il nostro buon Harry. Mi sa che adesso però non può più studiare. Allora, qualche livellino possiamo fare? No. Neanche per il piffero. Ah, vabbè, ci andiamo domani. Cioè facciamo passare il giorno, che tanto dubito che... Oh, c'è un incubo.
Nice work! Nice work indeed.
Ma c'è ancora il tipo qua.
You saved the peasants but sent your own men to the slaughter. You like to keep your hands clean, but war is a nasty business.
Guarda, è vero che sono ancora vivi.
So who are you going to sacrifice for your conscience next? Your little Jew brother? Cape on? Yourself? You play the game, but you don't understand the rules. And in the end, you'll lose. You learned nothing. You understood nothing. And yet I tried so hard. And yet we share the same fate. No! My family was slain too, by the Turks. I felt just like you do. And Eric went through the same thing. That's why I took him in. We're one big family. Of orphans. Well, of course, you do have a father. Although he's not gone so far as to give you his name.
Incubo sghignazzante. Ecco, così è dormito male. Vabbè, facciamo un'altra penica fino alle 6. Allora, qua la guerra delle vergini. Ah, c'è un piffero da mangiare. Bene. Allora, nutriamoci. Oh cacchio, queste sono andate male. Ma non ha dormito male, ha dormito. Aspetta che adesso dobbiamo... Allora, quella per digerire... Ci siamo tutti? Possiamo andare?
I'm sorry.
Holy Mary. Power of undead. Amen.
Salve signorina Rosa. Non parla? Nessuno parla con noi. Siamo degli stronzi di turno, non so. Dove sono tutti gli altri?
Excuse me.
Sono qua dentro, forse è ancora troppo presto magari.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Greetings to you, friend. Get going. Good morning, lad.
Hey, I'd be quite interested to know.
Now, how...
I don't know.
But if it was up to me, I would have strangled him without...
Wait, that...
What doesn't add up?
Well, isn't he older?
You see? He won't even let me enjoy that. Oh, you don't know the...
You know...
You haven't had any...
Nah, you're wrong there.
Oh, every time... The whole world is built up...
Uh-huh.
Of course. Just look at what Sig is... Wonderful. And they're not only pissing each other off...
What did he do before you...
I tried to stay away as far as possible.
You mean your brother?
Well, of course. He has an irrepressible... So many times I could have been...
Is it really that bad? But doing good deed.
That fella could return what he's... And he also falls in...
And what about you?
Me? I fell in... But then that dream turned... So I got out of there. Women, you never know when... Farewell, good sir.
Ok.
Rubbish.
Who are you calling a piece of rubbish?
Not you, the cannon.
Ah, stanno ancora dormendo.
I'm sorry.
Ma sono le 7 e dovrebbero anche svegliarsi. Eccolo qua, Visca.
Is von Bergov's interrogation starting soon?
Not yet. We need to fix ourselves up after the...
Allora.
Careful.
La signorina Rosa è sparita. Facciamo una pennica fino a mezzogiorno, vediamo se riusciamo a recuperare un po' di sonno. Che ha fatto l'incubo stanotte.
Is von Bergov's interrogation starting soon?
You came at the right time. We're just about to deal with him. And you can join in.
Welcome to Sukdol, Lord von Bergov. Despite the circumstances that brought you here.
It is an honor, Peter. Compared to what I had to endure from Zizka and Kunstadt, your good manners are a welcome change.
I'll do my best to make your, involuntary stay no more inconvenient than it has to be.
Aren't you being a bit too welcoming, Sir Peter?
Just what I was thinking.
Sì, infatti.
Bollocks. He's a captive, not some busty wench. He's only alive to squeal what he knows. It'd be quicker if I just beat it out of him.
Sì, ci sto. Occhio per occhio, dente per dente.
He treated us like cattle. He was completely ruthless, as Zizka could tell you.
Calm down now. You should hold back until Jobst arrives.
Fuck this shit. The longer I listen to this bastards, the more my fists itch.
Instead of these pathetic threats, why do you not make me an offer? You do know that I am...
Shut your trap, Otto. Right now you're nothing. You lost most of your men at Rabos, and the rest croaked when we took Malashov. So what do you have left? A nice coat? And a smug face?
Do you really think Sigismund made me his chamberlain because of my soldiers? Or to have someone to take care of the running of conquered fortresses?
Shut up, damn it! We're asking the questions.
Really? Then why have I not heard a single one yet? And what a shame that is. I am a pragmatic man, and I'm sure we can work something out. But lay a hand on me, and you will not hear a single word.
He's right.
Vediamo di lasciarlo in pace.
Apart from von Aulitz, he's Sigismund's closest man. He knows everything about him and his plans. We should try it the peaceful way first.
You're buying that? He talks just like Jobst. When he gets here, they can yap till doomsday for all I care. But now we just don't have the time.
Jobst wants to come back here. After he got away from us by the skin of his teeth?
Well, he has to show Sigismund our army up close.
So it's true. I couldn't believe the Margrave had finally made a move. I thought he would never march into battle.
See? Fortune is turning her back on you people. A pragmatic man like you ought to recognize an opportunity. If you help us, the Margrave will remember you for it. And will also let bygones be bygones.
You're getting ahead of yourself a bit, boy. The crown is still firmly on Sigismund's head, and Jobst won't find it easy to wrest it of him. Although, I expect you people have no idea of the situation Sigismund is in right now.
Oh. What situation is he in, then?
In the shit, Lord Protsnov. In the shit. So, a sensible person should seize every opportunity that presents itself. And I am eminently sensible. Lord Capon.
Yes?
When you came to Trotsky, you were carrying a message with an offer of an alliance from Lords Hanush and Radzik, were you not?
Exactly.
I think it is time I gave you my answer.
I always knew you were nothing more than a turncoat.
Call it what you like.
What do you say, Lord Capon?
Well,
Lord Capon will be only too pleased to hear what Lord von Berkoff wants to offer.
You think I'm some villain, don't you? But I have only ever wanted what is best, believe me. What is best for this country, for my loyal supporters, and, naturally, for myself. And I'm not ashamed of that. And it appears that Sigismund is no longer what is best. He's in trouble, both here and in Hungary. The army is not getting paid, morale is poor, and the Kuttenberg miners are rebelling. So the crown is running out of silver.
I see. The butcher's on his way, so you want to flee the pigsty, eh?
Naturally. And together we can even set fire to this pigsty, as you put it. If you want my advice.
I'm all ears, sir.
The last straw Sigismund is grasping is the royal treasury at the Italian court. If he were to lose his silver, he wouldn't be able to pay his soldiers and would have to withdraw to Hungary.
We're supposed to rob the Italian court.
The most secure place in the town?
Of course. And while you're there, you can also free the lords captured at Raborj.
My father.
Lord Pisek, as the former Mintmaster, you must surely know of some way to sneak in.
There is no way. The court's an impregnable fortress.
Really? What about tunneling in? There are hundreds of tunnels beneath the city, and if I'm not mistaken, one of them runs beneath the court.
That's total madness. There might be some passageway leading there. No one knows those old tunnels now. Besides, they might collapse at any time. One could easily come
Indovinate
to a
chi
bad
ci
end
dovrà
there.
andare?
That can also happen when you try to mount a horse drunk. What's with this tunnel?
There's a whole labyrinth of tunnels under the city. You'd have to dig from inside the treasury to find the one you want. And where they all lead to, God alone knows.
God and me.
Oh, pardon me, milady, but how would you know?
Not all young noble women devote their days to embroidery, Sir Peter. I look after Father's documents, and I know all about the plans of the passageways beneath our palace. St. James's Church owes its existence in part to the generous donations of the Routards. So in the past we had a secret underground entrance built into its crypts, and St. James's is right next to the Italian court.
A handy escape route from the palace, eh? If you don't mind crawling through a tunnel, that is.
In short, you can theoretically walk directly from Routard Palace to the Italian court.
Sure. That is, after breaking through the walls that separate the crypt from the tunnel, and the tunnel from the cellars.
Mi sembra fin troppo facile.
That sounds almost too easy.
You took the words out of my mouth. With a bit of luck, we'll get to the cellars of the court. What then?
What do you think? The guards will come down on you and it'll all be over.
So we need someone who can help us on the inside. Someone who'll distract the guards and lead us to the silver.
What about Ulrich Vavak? If we threaten him a little, he might help us.
Most importantly, he's got the Mintmaster's key. You'll need it to get to the silver. But I wouldn't advise you to rely on the help of that sycophant of Sigismund's.
Nor would I. Couldn't your brother help us instead, Lord Pisak?
Christian? He can be hard to deal with sometimes. He'd be taking a big risk, and besides, he doesn't have the Mintmaster's key to the treasury. I'm afraid Vavak's your only hope.
There is one other possibility.
Oh? What's that, Sir Otto?
Perhaps you have heard about the expected arrival here of a rare visitor from very far away.
Who? Do you mean... Surely not.
The very one.
What the fuck are you talking about? Speak clearly.
Well then, a papal legate is on his way to the town directly from Rome. He's coming to adjudicate the dispute about the new church.
What's that got to do with us?
Where would he be received except at the Italian court, along with his entourage? No one knows them, no one has ever seen them, and very few understand their language. They might as well be volunteering for you to take their place.
Well, bugger me. This is starting to sound fucking good.
What? What do you mean, take their place? Are we supposed to kill them, or what?
Why not?
Fuck.
We can't. Godwin, say something. You're a priest, after all.
You're right. Jesus! Get a grip, fellas. Do you want to burn in hell?
Calm down. We'll just lock the Pope's lackey up for a bit, and once we've got the silver, we'll let him go again. No one gets hurt.
St. Joseph, cover thy ears!
Where will we find that legate?
He's staying in Loretz, at the vineyard. He's got the use of the whole place for himself and his escort. But I don't know how many there are.
Good. We'll send Catherine there to have a look.
And then we'll burst in there and cause a bit of a fuss, so he doesn't get any stupid ideas. And that'll be that.
Is there no other way to solve it? Without violence?
Gentlemen, the legate is a man of the cloth, like me. I know Latin, and even a bit of Italian too, as it happens. I could explain to him what we need. Maybe we can persuade him to go along with it.
He'll tell us to kiss his arse, more likely.
Sir Hinek, never underestimate the power of sweet words. Especially when the listener has a knife at his throat.
It's true, none of us would be very convincing as an Italian cardinal. It'd be better if we made him take us with him, as his retinue.
But what do we do with the legate's real retinue?
Lock them up at the Devil's Den. One of our men can guard them there.
A couple more peculiar fellas blabbering nonsense won't look out of place there in the slightest.
All right. Let's say we get inside with the legate. What then? What if he betrays us?
That's why we mustn't let him out of our sight. Godwin will take care of that.
Me?
You said you spoke Italian, didn't you? If he starts squealing, you'll hold a dagger to his ribs and ask him politely to play nice.
May God look the other way.
Meanwhile, the rest of us will have to deal with the guards inside, prepare the ground for digging, and open the treasury.
That's damned risky.
No one will be expecting us. As long as we don't make a ruckus too soon, it'll all be over. And the whole place will be ours before they even notice.
What if the legate refuses to talk to us?
Yeah, we can always beat him up. Take his clothes and let someone else put them on. Like, Godwin, eh? Since he's a priest.
Hold on. I'm not gonna play the jester for anyone.
Nobody's asking you to. We stick to the plan. We'll work on the legate so he...
All right.
Agreed then. We'll try. Henry, you go to the town and squeeze anything that could help us out of...
Most importantly...
Then wait for us at Rotard Palace, where we'll set up our...
And how are you going to get... The palace will be closed and maybe I don't expect you want to march through the main entrance, wherever...
That's true, milady.
There's not only a passageway to the church, but also down to the river.
No offense, my lady, but...
Zizka's right.
Do you want to get into the court? Then you need...
All right. And no dawdling.
That's that, then.
Allora. Accompagniamo Rosa.
It looks like the two of us will be going to Kuttenberg alone.
I can hardly wait.
Aren't you looking forward to going home?
When they captured Pa, Van Bergov's people came to...
Did they do anything?
No, I wasn't harmed. But before they took me away, they ransacked the place. It's likely Vavak took our home for himself.
Well, you can try. When we free...
I hope so.
How do we even get in...
Like I said, through...
Well, I suppose...
You are in mining country.
How will I find the entrance this time?
No, I'll guide you this time.
Are you ready to go?
There's no point in...
All right. Let's...
Più tardi, vicino a Kuttenberg.
Well, here we are. I'm not keen on going into that darkness.
Are you afraid?
Of the dark? Me? I'm not a little girl. But God knows what we'll find inside. Especially at the far end.
Non preoccuparti.
I'll be with you. If anything happens, just stay behind me and...
Ah, my hero. But since I'm the one who knows the way, I'll be going first.
Fa anche la spiritosa, fa.
Usually there's only a small trickle running through here. The water must have risen.
How far away is it, anyway?
Soon there'll be a fork, and from there it's only a short distance. You'll see.
And where does the passageway end?
In the cellar, conveniently enough. It's always best to arrive inconspicuously.
Andiamo a fare sta missione.
Startled me. Anyway, what's Lord Capon's problem with underground passageways? When I mentioned it at Sukdol, he looked like he was about to faint.
When we were defending the Barkov, he got buried under the rubble from a demolished tower.
Oh my God!
He was lucky to survive it. I still remember him calling for help. He was scared to death. There was nothing we could do. That's when he was captured by von Berghoff. Since then, he's not comfortable with tight spaces.
Sorry. I was a silly goose to bring it up.
C'è una luce.
Everything all right?
No. Don't you see how deep it is ahead of us?
I hope you don't expect me to carry you.
I most certainly do. Unless you want to prove to me that you really are an uncouth village oaf after all.
Bobby.
What's to be done? I'll carry you over.
Don't worry, though. I'm not some fragile petal. I'm waiting. This is not how one carries a lady, you barbarian.
Maybe not in Kuttenberg, but it's how we did it in Skalitz.
But it's not very comfortable.
Ah, just grin and bear it, my lady. We're almost there.
Oof. I don't think you'd be welcome at a royal court. But I am dry, so I thank you.
Spegniamo la torcia e secondo me adesso saremo arrivati.
Oh, Sakura! I hear voices. Looks like we've got company. And not welcome company, I reckon.
Look at all this mess. I can hardly recognize this place.
This doesn't look like the work of Avak's people. More like city rabble and beggars.
They're acting like they own the place. If Pa were to see this, we must get rid of them.
Oh, so I'm supposed to slaughter them? Just like that?
Yes, that scum has no right to defile this place with their presence. It's our home, our property.
Which means they deserve to die.
If we want to be sure they won't give us away, we've no choice.
Sì, effettivamente.
My. How quickly Lady Rosa can change her mind. What's the difference between those ragamuffins upstairs and the villagers at Malashov, eh?
But this is our home, our property. They have no right.
You're right. We have to get rid of them. But maybe it can be done without violence. I'm going to see who they are and what to do about them. Right. Here we go.
Wait a moment. Do you see this ivy here? It goes all the way up to the window of my chamber. That's where I keep my crossbow. I bet that riffraff didn't find it. If I climb up there, I can cover you from above. Just in case.
If you say so. But if anything happens, hide. Got it?
All right. Now turn around so you can't see up my skirt.
Right,
io avrei guardato
here we
sotto la
go.
donna.
I hope Rosa can aim well.
Allora.
Who let you in here, fucker?
You're trespassing. This place belongs to the House of Ruthard.
You're wrong, friend. The Rootards are finished in this town. We own the place now.
What are you gonna do about it, fucker?
To hell with you.
E vabbè, l'avete voluto voi,
Sakura. Rosa? Could you... Rosa!
That was something.
Do it!
L'avete voluto voi.
You wanna try me?
Io
I'll
vorrei
rip your ass open!
scivolare via. Vi arrendete? Devo spostarmi. Sti rompi qua.
You want to try me? Useless!
Ti arrendi? Ma che maledetto! Oh, fango!
Are you alright?
I am. For now. Are you all right, Henry? I think I hit one too.
You're a good shot. Capon and Cabianca wouldn't believe their eyes.
Thanks.
Is something wrong?
Someone's trying to break through the door.
Damn it. I'll be there in a moment.
Be careful.
Load your crossbow, and if they get inside before I get there, shoot them.
I barricaded the door. I'm sure I can hold out for a while.
What a mess.
I've been waiting for you. I'll sort you out nicely.
Allora.
I'll rip your ass open. Fuck. That hit home. Show your stuff. No chance. You know, we share everything. Hmm?
No, aspetta che intanto andiamo. Questi qua non sono dei poveracci. Che c'hanno un sacco di soldi. A parte questo. Allora, cos'è che ci sta sfasciando? Allora, un attimo che ci aggiustiamo tutto. La brigantina. Abbiamo finito tutte le cose, dobbiamo farle aggiustare.
Rosa? It's me.
Henry, are you all right?
I'm in one piece.
Are they gone? All of them?
Aye. It's over.
All right. I'll let you in. You can come in now.
So, here we are. Welcome home.
It doesn't feel much like home anymore.
Sì,
They
infatti.
were behaving like animals in here.
Don't worry about the mess. Our boys will happily clean up once they get here. We owe you that.
The mess is the last thing on my mind. There was my mother's silver, my brother's hunting trophies, and my books. It's all gone.
Right. We've got a lot of work to do. But we'll get there. You'll see. We have to. There's a lot at stake.
That's true. You know, Henry, I want to ask you something.
Vediamo cosa c'è
And
da
I want
dire.
an honest answer, all right? If everything were to go wrong at the Italian court and God forbid you had to choose, would you still try to rescue my father? Even if it meant putting stealing the silver in jeopardy?
The lives of allies are obviously the
Esatto.
most valuable asset to us. Without their support, the silver would be useless anyway.
Not to mention, it wouldn't last you very long anyway.
Don't worry. We'll either leave the Italian court with the lords, or...
Or not at all.
If our plans succeed and your father is freed, do you know what will come next?
I try not to think about it.
Why? That's why you're helping us, isn't it?
If you get the king's silver, my father and I will have to hide. Leave the region, go somewhere out of Sigismund's men's reach, and you and I will have to part ways.
È un peccato.
Such a shame. I'll actually miss you.
Is that so? Well, I'll miss you too.
But if you're safer that way, then it's probably for the best.
There's nothing left here anyway. Just look around. Oh well. There's no use in crying over spilled milk. Ziska's herd will be here tomorrow. I'd like to get some sleep before then. Would you please leave me alone?
All right. I'll keep watch downstairs.
What about Vabak? You were supposed to go and see him today.
I was. But that was before we knew what to expect here. I can't leave you
Mi
alone
sa che ce
now,
la stiamo giocata.
so it'll have to wait till tomorrow.
Thank you. And you get some sleep too, so you're rested up for it.
Mi sa che ci siamo giocati la ragazzetta. Va a dormire un po'. F dove?
They left no stone unturned. Oh, Christ. Oh, is it morning already? Ziska and the others will most likely be here by now. I should go and have a look.
Intanto andiamo a trovare...
I see you're already here. How was the journey? Did you run into any trouble?
No, it actually went quite well. Credit where credit's due. He really... But sometimes, I feel like letting something blow up next to my head. I'd be more interested in hearing what happened here.
Some local beggars set up a lair in here.
What about Rosa?
Lucky she was here with me.
Really? Anyway, I told the men to get rid of the bodies and clean up.
Quite the contrary.
How did it go with Vava?
Well, after everything that happened, I didn't want to leave Rose.
I understand. But go and see him as soon as possible. We won't...
Ma perché non ci abbiamo più l'elmetto? Non ci abbiamo più neanche le cose alle mani. Allora, intanto appena troviamo un corazzaio,
While their falsehoods and indulgences condemn all Christendom to eternal torture. And that be right? God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
God be with you.
facciamo un giro di qua.
Excuse me.
Però mi dispiace averci giocato la ragazzetta, mi sembrava la risposta quella più carina da dargli.
Conrad's going to win the tournament. And I'm telling you, he doesn't stand a chance. Conrad wins every time. Just look at him. He could cut you in half without even pulling his sword from the scabbard.
Allora,
Those aren't Valak's men. I smell trouble.
The fire will purify us all.
fucina, armaiolo. Crocevia sotterraneo. Boh. Corazzaio questo. Almeno ci sistemiamo un po'. Ah, deve ancora aprire. Quanto ci mette ad aprire sto locale?
Willkommen. Was darf's heute Morgen sein?
I need something.
Allora. Dobbiamo far riparare un po' tutto.
Word about the price.
Das könnte... Sehr gut. I can agree. Ausgezeichnet.
Aspetta che ci compriamo.
Show me your ware. I'd like to discuss the price. How's this?
Well. Hey. Danke. Und viel Glück für die Zukunft, mein Herr.
Oh, abbiamo guadagnato il trofeo che abbiamo speso 10.000 groschen. Bene, adesso possiamo andare. Beh, le spade 92. Vabbè, insomma.
God bless you.
No, lascia stare. Che quello lì ci vuole rubare le cose.
Hey, what the hell are you looking for?
Master Vavak is busy.
What are you on about? I can clearly see you two aren't Vavak's men.
How could you possibly know, eh?
Vavak's guards wear his crest. A golden 5-petaled rose on a blue field. Come clean. Whose back are you watching? Some thieves?
No thieves. Christian of Pisek is visiting.
The steward of the Royal Mint.
Christian of Pisek? I know him. If he's here, I want to talk to him.
Hey, should we believe him?
Why not let him go? He's alone. If anything happens, we can just kick him out.
Please, come in.
Not a soul around. Very odd.
Forse dovremmo andare su.
Henry? How the hell did you get in here?
That pair watching the door let me in.
I might have known. One's an idiot, and the other a twit. I'll have to find someone better.
What are you doing here?
I'm dealing with some trouble.
So I see. What trouble, though?
In case you hadn't noticed, the lord of the house isn't here. He took to the hills.
What? When?
Only a few days ago. He took the coin from his little secret operation, packed up quietly in the night, and went God knows where.
Did Vavak take the Mint Master's key with him?
Well, if he had any sense left, he'd leave it here.
Why's that?
No one will be looking for the coin from the secret enterprise. But if it turned out Vavak had disappeared with the treasury key, the whole court would be after him. Unfortunately, Vavak isn't that stupid.
What's to be done? Damn it. The question is...
Excuse me. I took a big risk to...
Only this time the risk is even bigger.
Risk, you say? Talk to me then. It can't...
Vi dirò solo l'essenziale.
I need to get a couple of people into the Italian court unobserved.
What?
I know how it sounds, but we've got a good reason. We just need a little help getting inside.
I hardly think the dirt we have on him would be a... Well, it's true, but this is a bloody dangerous business.
Think about it. Vavak's gone, And if we succeed, he'll go back to Hungary without appointing a new mint master.
I can't deny it, all right? If it all goes wrong and the slightest shadow of suspicion, and I'll blame it all on you. You know a lot, and you're...
Well,
I'm glad we understand each other.
we'll get into the church council meeting as the legate...
The legates?
We'll make it nice and clear to the Cardinal that he... And while he's gabbing on in the meeting...
For Christ's sake! Do you...
most people here have never...
Except Giuseppe, our captain of the guard? And for weeks, he's been going on about nothing else.
In any case, it'd be wise to have some... We'll be keeping an eye on him, of course. And that would be your job.
Well, how... If you manage to get to... Take you with him to the Italian court, and lastly, make it through the entire...
Yeah, very droll.
I can turn a blind eye to someone's... And what will your lot do?
That's all you need to know.
Very well, then.
Now I just need to find...
No, the only thing I found Vivark left is this... And, Henry, don't forget, I'll help you. But I can't...
Count on me.
Save the thanks, and let me...
Allora, lettera scarabocchiata. Conservata sacristia di Pino. Andate leggendo queste righe, sapete, città, sto bene che voi, sicofante, avete messo gli occhi sulla mia posizione da molto tempo.
Hermes Trismegistos. Who the hell is that?
Il diavolo voi, il diavolo la chiave, il diavolo tutto quanto.
Rutard, Polna, Crondel, Naz. No Pisek to be seen.
Beh, dubito che qua ci sia la chiave.
What a mess. I don't think the Mint Master will be so disorganized.
L'avrà buttata lì dentro. Visto?
Well, that really is disgusting. Fuck you, Vavak, wherever you are.
See you later. You stink like a pig.
And you look like one.
Allora riportiamo la chiave. Non possiamo parlare con la signorina.
Lovely morning, isn't it?
Good to see you, Lady Rosa.
Ma d'altronde lei è una lady, noi siamo un poveraccio sfigato.
it healing well?
Those few days following your treatment, I thought I'd pluck it.
I was at the Mint Master's place.
Hold on. Everybody should be hearing this. Well, how did it go? Do you have the key?
Aye, I've got it. But it stinks a bit.
Quel puanteur! Put it away unless you want to see my breakfast.
And what about the Mint Master? Will he help us out?
Vavart got out of the town. But in his house, I met Christian Pisek, the steward of the Italian court. He promised to help us if we get in a tight spot.
Can we trust him?
I think so. He owes me. But he's afraid they'd know if he was involved.
Did he tell you anything interesting?
The commander of the Italian court is a native Italian. If we're going to be convincing, we'll have to be damn cautious and hope the legate doesn't say anything he shouldn't. Let's pray Godwin can keep it under control.
I'm not one to boast, you know, but few people can match my gift for languages. It would be a sin not to use it. Sono un buon gustaio. Le donne qui sono bellissime. E il vino è delizioso.
Forget it. That face of yours is known all over town. You'll stand at the back and try to be invisible.
But Godwin could surely benefit from some Italian lessons.
I would rather teach a horse the basse danse.
When he heard what we were up to, he said we were mad. According to him, we'll either get killed on the spot or end up on the gallows.
Maybe we should, reconsider.
This fella's got no imagination. If we could snatch von Bergau's fucking cannon, this'll be a piece of cake.
That's all he told me.
Let's get to the point. We must have everything ready before Catherine returns from Loretz. Especially the way through to the court.
I should say so. If I'm going to send my men, I have to know exactly where the way through is to be made.
That'll be your job, Henry. And Brabant's going with you.
Excuse-moi? Why should I?
Because you've been telling us you know the Kuttenberg underground like the back of your hand.
And I do, but not firsthand. Only from mine. Nobody will let men of my standing enter those moldy shafts.
What exactly are we supposed to do in that?
Get as far as you can, and mark the spot where Brabant's men will start digging.
I see. Why do...
Well, we have no idea what's really down there.
Come now. Surely you do...
Rutard's daughter will tell you more. She came up with this...
Where are the others, anyway?
They heard there was work to be done.
Did you do the work if...
They're getting some wagons so we can...
If Brabant doesn't want to go into the tunnels...
With Ruthar's daughter, eh?
I meant with somebody like Sam.
Oui.
Why not? Maybe the...
What will you lot do in the meantime?
We'll be doing the planning. They'll just sit tight till we give them back...
The main thing is keeping Godwin away from the booze. Or we'll have...
I'm gonna go explore the underground passages that lead to the...
What exactly would you like to know?
Where exactly are the tunnels?
They run under most of Italian Street. Some are remnants of the original mine gallery, but other parts are much more recent. So far, only the section from Rutard Palace to the crypt under the church is accessible.
Well, the church is quite a long way from the court. If the tunnel has...
Right. But the tunnels were checked properly before they started building the church.
Tell me more about this mine...
It's been abandoned for years, but we could use it.
That's a very strange coincidence.
My father said King Wenceslas had long suspected he had enemies among his own ranks. He just didn't finish it in time.
What was the tunnel to the crypt?
It's a safe route for anyone who wants to disappear undetected.
Has anyone ever used it?
No one that I know of.
Waste?
It leads from the kitchen, so...
Oh, wonderful. What exactly am I supposed...
We need to find and mark the point where the crypt... When we break through the wall, only a thin partition...
But how will I know I've found the right place?
You can tell if there's a cavity behind the wall by the sound it makes.
So, I'll be knocking on the walls in the dark, and looking...
Well, yeah...
Thanks for the advice.
You'd better hold your nose and look...
All right, then.
più di qua? No.
How is...
It appears we're supposed to go and mark...
I thought you were going with Brabant. Perhaps he was afraid to sort...
Well?
Absolutely.
In the kitchen.
That's a promising...
Dobbiamo seguirlo.
Let us go. That smell. How long have they been throwing shit down here? It is nearly up to my knees. Perish. And it's bloody slippery. Ugh. The nerve of Žižka and Dry Devil. I give them coin, and they send me to wade through shit. Stay close to me. The path might branch off somewhere. We would not want you to get lost.
You won't scare me. I'm not a child.
You are scared shitless, I can tell. Ugh, that stench. Well, well, well. Somebody stashed some shunt down here. Hey. What is that? There is someone here.
So get on with it. What's to happen? You better hold it then. This is a holy ground.
Do you hear that too? Never mind. Better come along.
What was it then?
We have other work to do.
Some fingers, teeth. He said an ear or two would be nice too. Christ. What for? What do I care? As long as he pays, he can sew together a bride for himself. No living woman would touch him anyway.
Jesus, don't make me puke. Where did you come from?
It must be somewhere else.
Dove è andato?
Nothing here. It has to go somewhere else. It should be somewhere around here. Try tapping on the walls. Keep your eyes peeled so we do not have to stay here all night.
Oi, that sounds different. We have it.
It should be somewhere around here. Try tapping on the wall.
That might do it.
Come, let us go back. Have you ever been to Kuttenberg? Before all this, I mean.
A long time ago. With Martin.
Is that so?
Aye. He was here on business and brought me along as help. But I didn't see much. Martin met with a customer in the morning, and we drove back home in the evening.
Perhaps we passed on the street and did not even know it.
Ok, e lì il passaggio lo abbiamo trovato.
Was soll mir kommen?
una lavatina.
Sam and I walked through the cellar as far as we could, and marked the spot where we should dig.
Well done. Brabant has found some men in the meantime. He may refuse, considering how much coin he promised them all. I reckon they'll do everything they... Oh, and while we're on the subject...
What now then? Have you come up with a way to get to the legate?
I should say so. Hey, listen up, all of you. You're done for today, but get plenty of sleep. We'll chase you from your beds early in the morning.
Oh, is that real?
It is. We'll be riding to Lorette's.
Cardinal Pozzo goes to bed with the chickens and gets up before the crack of dawn. After the morning prayer, he eats breakfast together with his retinue, and no one is allowed to disturb them. Most regular folks are asleep at that time, so everything should be nice and quiet when you pay him a visit.
If we don't persuade him to get us into the Italian court, we're fucked. So don't do anything stupid, right?
Should we be prepared for a fight?
That shouldn't be necessary. Godwin insisted he'll sort things out peacefully with the Cardinal. I reckon we'll have to twist his arm a bit. And while Godwin's persuading His Eminence to put on a show with us at the Italian court, the Devil, Janos, Kubienka, and Ada will take his retinue away to the Devil's Den.
Hagen and Urso.
That's it?
You have to make sure those 5 men armed to the teeth don't get any clever ideas.
We'll scare them a little, but just enough.
Exactly.
Is everyone going there?
Everyone except Capon, Brabant.
What?
At least you'll get your beauty sleep. That's what
It's true we shouldn't leave this place unwatched.
Too fucking right. And don't you worry, Lord Capon.
Keep your jokes to yourself, Tosspot.
You took the words right out of...
Oh, come on. Lighten up a bit.
All right.
Report to me tomorrow morning.
What's your impression of the Lego? How does he look?
Cardinal Pozzo? Actually, he surprised me.
Meaning he's young?
Well, he's certainly older than...
So if he's older than me, he's not that young, eh?
But you are a boy, Henry. And if...
How are you looking forward to parleying with the legate? Have you brushed up on your Italian?
It's an uphill struggle, son. I practiced with Brabant, but my memory's not what it used to be. Fortunately, not many speak Italian around here. So at the court, I can bray like a...
Where did you learn Italian?
From a Florentine. I met him amongst the mercenaries. All I know, he probably joined the army to get out of some...
How did he end up?
He fell at the Battle of...
I'm sorry.
Can't be helped.
Christian of Pisek says the guards at the...
You really know how to spoil a...
Excuse me?
But what of it? Like a common soldier would have any business talking...
Ok. Non possiamo parlare con Rosa. spada lunga e larga. È lenta però. Non capisco cosa c'è da fare.
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Certainly. I'm just about bored to death, so at least this'll make the time pass faster.
Tecnica di spada lunga.
Today, fighting with a longsword, but in the end, it's all just a matter of No one asks how you did it. All right. See, all you need to do is, during a deep thrust, to unexpectedly drop your right. The opponent usually doesn't have enough time. And now...
Vediamo come funziona.
Well, good, eh? Let it sit for a while and you'll get it in your blood. You'll see.
Why do they call you...
Why do they call you? Fuck.
But they don't call...
All right. I was only joking. And my... Nah, it's certainly catchier than his... That name wouldn't scare a fucking coward.
How do you know Kubianka?
He saved my arse back at Neuhaus. I thought we were fucked. But then...
What did he get for it?
First thing he got was a good fucking beating. But after we escaped, we made sure...
How long have you known?
It's been a while. He said...
So you were his commander?
That's water under the bridge now. I don't give a shit about the sword.
Ah.
Well, based on what you two have been through, I'd say you should... When everything is fucked, people around you are dying and you're fighting for...
Why did they want to...
I reckon my face bothered them. More likely the...
And that's a reason for execution?
Unlike the hypocrites in the League of Lords.
I know they call you...
Aye. And that's what rankles the Lords. That I'm getting rid...
So you're on the King's...
I'm on the side of whoever pays me, lad. My noble word is my oath.
Have you been at war?
Aye. I fought in Moravia. And you're just a yokel. So you hardly know what's been going on in the...
You're an experienced warrior.
Not a damn thing, lad. But first...
All right.
Ready. What is it?
Boh.
I'd like to learn a new...
Certainly. I'm just...
Lama
If you're a good lad, I'll show you one of my best... Or how to quickly... But it can only be done with... Of course. The main thing is to attack from above. To quickly catch the opponent. If you do it right, I reckon I don't have to tell you what... And now... Well, good, eh? Let it sit for a while and you'll get it in your...
Can we go to Loretz now?
I reckon it's too late now, eh? We have to leave before the crack...
Andiamo.
Buono il pollo, eminenza. Così così, eh? Il cibo da queste parti fa un po' cagare. Ma che diavolo? Come cazzo vi permettete? Eh?
Sit the fuck down.
Nos non... Oh, fuck. Nos non quer... Vos nos... Vos non vulnerabo. Nobis est petitio. No. Proposal. Ragazzi. Ita. Ragazio. Can you cut it short? Fuck! Don't interrupt! Latin is tough when you're sober. Ah! Fucking hell! Andiamo! Forza!
Ecco.
After them! They must get away!
Adesso cosa dobbiamo fare?
Figlio di puttana!
Go, quick!
Stai attento!
Go! Ka! Go! Ka!
Spara!
Go!
Spara!
Ka!
Figlio di puttana! Ma io sto correndo per un pelo! Stai attento! A chi ferlava e a chi si...
Go!
Spara! Se mai sei blisto che...
Go!
Ti ucciderò!
Mi sa che ti uccido prima io se ti becco.
Quick!
Più veloce!
Wow!
Spara!
Quick! Ka!
Non ci sto capendo un piffero, non ci sto capendo.
Quick! Quick!
Szybciej! No jedź to, kur...
Hey up, lad. Keeping all right, are you?
Well, do your best, don't you? That's all you can do, really, isn't it?
Guess in these times, no?
Yeah.
Not sure about this, though, eh? Who's keeping these roads? No one looks after them, you know.
My words exactly. I mean, no one gives a damn until some noble rides along. And then he's surprised.
Per amor di Dio, mi lascia in pace. Io sono un uomo di chiesa, capite? Non ho fatto nulla. Misericordiosa Vergine Maria! Cosa vi devo di
curvato un gambe!
Aiuto!
Ecco che l'ha ucciso, può scommettere.
Right, let's see him.
Nie chciał zamknąć gęby, to dostał. Nic mu nie jest lekko otumaniony. No przecież lekko dostał z bańki, no leciutko.
You've killed him.
No przecież nic mu nie zrobiłem.
You fucking killed him, you great Polish ox! You are going straight to hell for that.
Kurwa, no diabła, tylko nie to.
That's right, hell!
And all those
horned demons there will be taking turns with you. You just wait. They're gonna be fighting over your post ass.
Just nie chciałem, no! Boże, czemu dałeś mi tak tępy łeb?
Strip them before their clothes get even more soaked in blood. You can undress His Eminence here.
Me? But why?
Because you're the legate now.
Well, that didn't really work out. What are we going to do now?
You heard, didn't you? We'll get rid of the bodies, get Godwin dressed up, and hope his Legate Act fools the Church Council. It's too late to back out now.
Well, maybe it'll be better this way. I trust Godwin a lot more.
Sure, I trust him too, but...
Let's get out of here.
Agreed.
Are you going back to Ruthar?
Aye. We have to wash the clothes. We still have some time, so if there's something... I have the feeling there won't be time for anything else once we get started.
I'll go with you.
Fine. But what I said stands. This is the last chance.
Sì, perché tanto non abbiamo più niente da fare, quindi...
No reason to waste.
Ours nice and round.
Monsignore, mi spiace, but you've got it on back to front.
Oh, shit. How the hell can anyone know how it should be? Fuck. Now I'll have to take off all these layers again.
I'm yanking your pizzle, Godwin. I mean, Vostra Eminenza. You've got it right.
I'd like to punch you in the...
We'll have to wait at the end of the passage.
How are the preparations coming along?
We're done with the preparations. The plan is set. We split into two groups. One will go underground.
Once we've tunneled in, we'll take care of the entire church council and
Here, we'll load it onto the wagons and get...
Who will pose as the...
Godwin will pose as the cardinal, naturally. Janos Uher will accompany you, Capon, Brabant, and Ada will play the rest.
Why us for?
Well, you're young, you look presentable, and...
Brabant will teach you some Italian. Janos is pretty...
What should we do during...
First, you get rid of the guards, and then you clear the path for us. Meanwhile,
You have to keep in mind that those two buffoons at the council could blow our cover.
And at that point, things...
But how will we tunnel through to you?
Well, there's bound to be minting tools lying all over the place. You could do it.
And once you get...
We'll just lock them up.
As it always does.
There's bound to be quite a banquet there.
By then...
You forgot about...
We didn't. But they're not our main concern.
Excuse...
The silver is our main goal at the court.
But if we make a mess of it in there...
Rose has been insisting we rescue her father, right from...
There's already a good chance some of our men will die in there.
I promised Rosa we'd get Ruthard and the other...
Whoa!
Shut up! You've no idea why I made that promise. How could...
If you say so.
I'll go and get ready.
Start with Brabant. Maybe... We'll have to wait at the end of the passage. Travel knows.
Can you teach me something in Italian?
Mon Dieu, this is not something in Italian. I'm trying to convey to you the essence of the Italian tongue in a few sentences. Do you know what kind of a task this is?
All right, then.
But you have to take...
To dlatego, że...
It sounds like bait. Very well. Buonasera, signor. Good evening, gentlemen.
Buonasera, signore.
Buonasera.
Oh, that was...
Buonasera, signore.
Perfect! You... Next. You have to... Every time someone opens the door for... Molte grazie. Thank you very much.
Molte grazie.
Oh, that will...
Morte grazie.
If I didn't know, I think...
Zamknij ryj!
If you are somewhere where you should not be and you got lost, scusi. Mi sono perso. Excuse me?
Sembra Super Mario.
Scusi, mi sono perso.
Scusi, mi sono perso. That was very good.
Kurwa. I tried to fuck with him and...
What did you say, Janosch?
Nothing. Scusi, mi sono perso.
That was... Fatta la legge, every law.
Fatta la legge, trovato l'ingano.
Fatta la legge. Parfait.
Co to za brednie?
You know? That whatever you say, o mangi la minestra, either you eat the soup.
O mangi la minestra, o salti dalla finestra.
O mangi la minestra. Very nice.
To też jakieś duby.
It is an expression. Loosely translated, it means...
Wiem, że jest pola. Nie chcę udawać kogoś innego.
And one more. Sei proprio un bacala. You are real.
Sei
proprio un bacala.
Sei proprio un... Sam jesteś bakalarz, głąbie.
Excellent, Janosch.
What does that actually mean?
It is another saying. Well, any more? And you would get all...
What are we going to do now?
Mamselle Rosa will give you some clothes to change into.
Abbiamo imparato qualcosa.
How are you so calm?
You just need to maintain.
Brabant said you had a change of clothes for me.
Everything is ready in that chest over there. I've tried to patch them up and wash the worst stains out. But you can still tell the fate of their previous owner.
That's fine. I don't intend to strut around the courtyard in them.
Too bad. You might impress the guards.
And maybe I'll get shot between the ribs.
True enough. In that case, you better avoid their attention. Or hope they're worse shots than me.
I'll do my best. And thanks. Let's hope it turns out well, and this isn't our final parting.
We'll see each other soon.
Non si sa mai. Siamo molto pesanti. Mettiamo tutto sul cavallo. Bene, vamos.
This is how you're preparing for...
Aye. This whole business has got me shook up. And on top of that, I'm such a stupid way to lose the legate.
Well, you'll mostly be speaking...
Aye. But as you heard, I'm not very...
How's the Italian going?
A bit better now. I hope it'll be enough to convince...
Janoshu.
Him? If I know him, or until someone...
Can we leave?
Oh well.
Lead on. Godwin, from now on, only speak Italian. Got it? Remember, you're a cardinal. Nice and dignified, no sudden moves, and be nice to people. I'm sure the local merchants wouldn't mind if such a rare visitor bought something from them.
Capisco, mio fedele servitore.
Excellent. Let's go then. Fatta la legge e trovato l'inganno.
Bene, molto bene.
O mangi la minestra o salti dalla finestra.
Vedo che la mia lezione vi ha fatto bene. Forse anche a questa amica
Signores,
polacco.
signore,
sono-
senti, italiano, cardinal.
C'è tempo.
Cosa offri?
Guarda yourself, signore. Reliquie, rare, true arte.
And Gutenberg delicacies.
Mangiare, capisci? No, tutto l'ho preso. Nearly gratis.
Mangiare. Cosa hai di buono da mangiare?
Soltanto exquisite, a thing, yummy, mmm.
And everything's almost fresh.
Allora parla. Esagera.
You don't need dire due volte, signore. I have a vera salsiccia de Gutenberg. Anche,
hardly a tiny hint.
And if you would like,
there's no sawdust.
And finally, una potion. It clears your test.
Try it and...
Cosa scegli?
At your service, signor?
Operi d'arte, dici?
Tutto. The best. A bozzo del famous guaranteed rara croce straight from the chap. And I also have it is as beautiful workman.
Mi interessa la croce con...
You have chosen a great lavoro. The emperor himself. A true hole. They say it.
La croce ha un bel aspetto, ma mi sembra che non valga così tanto. Inoltre, commerciare in reliquie è un peccato. Ti do la metà per essa.
Il prezzo è fair. Maybe estremamente. Allora va bene. As long
100 groschen's good, considering how much it...
Cosa hai detto?
He agrees. Shut up, for God's sake. Would you,
Mi ha attirato...
I'm not sorpreso, è un pet.
It's older than you...
Forse it is...
La statua è bella. Ti potrei
La meta? Malo.
50 groschen? You could...
Shut it!
Why do I even have any...
Mi ha interessato quella...
È la costa... Il Master Teodorico.
Veramente?
Tell him about the dice game. That's...
And he gave it to me when we...
È un bel abbozzo.
Mamma mia. The greatest art. I hope it...
Not bad for 7 score.
Shut your pie hole. Would you like,
Mi basta.
As you wish.
Non voglio niente, amico. Mi indiano e ho comprato da te un pezzo di...
I have no... Allora, take care.
God be with you, Car...
Welcome to Kuttenberg.
Buonasera, signori.
Buonasera.
God bless.
Buonasera, coloni.
Cazzo! Sei proprio un baccala.
Signore, welcome to Kuttenberg.
Tutto di buono. Grazie.
Grazie as well.
What a grand fella.
Ave.
Avete, vos etiam, illustres domini, sum Hieronymus nas, hodiernum conve...
Ave, meaide Gianni Unger, dis cardinal legate excusing my
Bene, bene. Non...
Cardinales Lorenzo Pozzo.
Exoptatus vos video, cut ne...
Tempus non per...
Ad libitum, manite. Insolit... haven't we met somewhere?
Hic credes. Enrico talem benignam fat non primum creditur eum novice. Roma no... Certe, Hernice? Certe...
Sì. Fatta la legge, trovato l'inganno.
I could have sworn that nihil refer.
Riconoscono dappertutto ormai Henry.
Ex aula italica. Utinam vos sonitus non turbaret. Signatoris ad hunc laborem hodiernum non perfetsorunt. Mox finient et tranquillitatem habebimus. Aula italica est moneta media finium bohemicorum. Tantum eoloco grossum verum licet godere. In fabricis cornos dexteri aule, bacula argentia feriuntur. Ex quo numi cudantur.
Cur in monitam imus.
In sedibus est aria sumptuosa. Permissum accepti ut ad acta hic vocarem. Et epulum. Certe contentus eris. Yes, but keep it brief, would you? What are the lords complaining about this time?
What do you think? They are worried they will not be getting any sleep again.
They can rest easy. This is a church council, not some villager's boozer.
It had better be.
Listen, Chaba. It's nice you care so much about their comfort, but you're weeping over the wrong grave. I'll have some more wine sent to them. Maybe it'll dull their senses and they'll sleep like stones. Will that be enough?
We will see. Neither you nor the steward have to listen to their whining all the time.
Demora me excuso. Exechaber molnar. Dicitur eum virum validissimum ex regno Hungaria esse. Hoc tempore hic. Unum munus facit. Set non moremus. Pergamos. Etse preghaus. Hic grossa cuduntur. Si vultis. In ordine vos ad portabo et unum proprium pudere poteritis. Aliquiste convenire cupit domine cardinalis. Etse imperator custodum aule Italice, Iosifus Cabri...
Benvenuto fra di noi, Sua Eminenza, Cardinal Pozzo. Non vedevo l'ora di fare la conoscenza di un compaesano.
Salve! Che sorpresa! Come sei finito a Kutnahora, mio caro?
Da bambino il mio papà era tagliapietre al cantiere. La mia mamma e i miei fratelli sono tornati a Napoli e io sono rimasto qui.
Perché sei rimasto?
Vi deve essere chiaro perché mi sono trovato una donna qui.
Quanti sentinelle comandi?
Ne abbiamo 17 in totale. No, adesso 16, scusatemi. Ho dimenticato completamente che Venda è andato a lavorare in cucina. Peccato! Venda se la cava benissimo in tutte le lotte. Ma non importa. Abbiamo solo una vita e dobbiamo perseguire i nostri sogni.
Ti piace la vita a Kutnahora?
Non mi lamento. Mi ci sono abituato da quando sono venuto qua. Tranne l'inverno e il cibo. Per fortuna mia moglie ha imparato a cucinare come da noi.
Piacere di averti conosciuto, Giuseppe. Magari avremo tempo di chiacchierare più tardi.
È stato un onore,
Bene. Posso musne...
Eamus.
Excellent.
Yes?
The Cardinal and his aide are coming with me to the hall.
As you wish.
Inseque me. Eos Eminentia Cardinales Pozzo.
Mihi excusate morum, cum gaudio de tibe in abatia nostra sed lice hospitium sed circumstantia. Difficilis sicut.
Tue emensia. Fraternitas Christi corporis ecclesiam sanctae Barbarae edificat ad moiarem Dei gloriam. Postnustat toto urbs.
Et veritatem non vult accepere. Sed lice monastarii gratia mons cutna magnus est.
Sancta Barbara, patrona fassorum.
Eternitas tua imperamentum est in communi ad diem. Novis non est opus areo templo. Consentisne mihi cardinales.
Venite, sodales cari. Puto melius esse primo bibere. Audivi vos habere in orbe viniam. Vinum excellentem habetis, ex monasterio estni?
Non. Monastarium vinum proprium habet ad occasiones speciales. Ex vineis localibus provenit. In lorsia...
Imporetia nostra breviziana. Gratias agimus pro benigni...
Mentionem non me.
Possibili est quoque vi...
Certe, sed non expectabamus. Si finis actorum bonus est.
Inter nos, mirac...
De gustibus non.
Ad medullam iamus. Recte...
Incomode ita est. Pars...
Monasterium non vult mente comprehendere. Donationes in proximis annis clare oster...
Sed nova tempora sunt. Rex sigus mundus declarevit se...
Dic nobis cardinalis. Kve et...
Papa resolutus non est. Idio hic sum ut ambas...
Bene.
Temporis satis habemus.
Colec vere cum ambabus discor cum resolutos eris. Factiore...
Intelligo facile loqui...
Bene te habes, cardinalis?
Ego potio egio...
Hey,
Signor Cardinale.
Well, it may come as a surprise to you, but we do hear its echoes loud enough.
At least there are no soldiers in your backyard.
Cosa voi?
We must help Henry and others some way.
The best way to help them is not to give up.
I say nothing.
I'll have to help it a little.
I get it.
I won't, no.
And I see that fella who...
Christ, you're making me even more...
Easy, Kamashko. And I have one more.
Allora.
How you talk about wines? I send guards to town.
I still think no decision will be reached today.
Nobody expects that. But hopefully we can
expect
make some
talent.
progress.
You know how these clerics are. They eat and drink everything in sight before they say a word.
And they call that negotiation.
Just
pour
do not
ourselves
say
another
that
drink
to
then.
Ma per bere?
It's finally going to happen. Everything will turn out for the best.
Hopefully the legate will bring the renegades back to their senses.
Pope Bonaventure is a traditionalist. He surely instructed him properly.
The only question is whether the Brotherhood accepts his verdict peacefully.
There's nothing else they can do. Unless they want
What
to get
doesn't kill you makes you
You think he'd
stronger.
go that far?
I'm sure of it. He hates
What
being
else am I to do?
contradicted.
Dominus...
Tua eminent.
Quis...
Nomen mehi Musa. Christianus non sum. Tenet me strectura et her advitsum Sigismunde area...
Tu it... Quid tu...
Putas? Idec... Monastarium sed Latianum et Paritia penepit... Sed lesium ad hoc tempus meliorem statum habet. Paritia penepiciana sancta id non accidet. Unico solutio est tantum sententia mea est. Est concilium.
Iocundum...
Geste mea mirabilia eruditio preseterum vai postea in venati nunc ad narrandum
Sigismundus cap...
ad ores tuas parata ita est pulvis nutratus solt sed gaudio vulneretes non fuesse et ali viginti id
Est...
non intellego mallet
Etiam... Eagle...
bene.
We had to tighten our belts.
Not anymore.
I hope he pays
It's
you well
inappropriate
for
for a
that.
priest.
Cardinalis, loquere possumus.
Come here. Taunting me just the other day.
That doesn't sound good.
Did you try punching a sack of grain like I told you?
It's not the same. Flesh is flesh.
Cardinalis, queso?
Maybe he's hard of hearing?
No, I could say 2 masses, one after the other. Domini, quid vultus?
Dominus...
I hope he'll understand you.
You you don't even know your decode. Rogare
Sire velum de hoc consilio.
magnum honor est. Tell him what we want.
Just keep it short.
Non edificare templum sancta, eus sanctitas intelligere, quod... Tell him the abbot's a more...
Come on now, Venso.
Abbatis Ioannes durus et non...
Hare's an even bigger moron.
Itaque nos sper...
Sire velum quomodo totam...
Id clarus est.
Intelligo.
What was he saying?
He wanted to know how we would handle it.
Well done, Polna.
Let's hope he takes it.
Viditur conventus auctor expectatis
Tantum custode
nolite vos turbare. Sed mihi vi portasse eor...
I understand. Bit of a chicken, is he?
Non est problema. Posteat...
Mons cutna magno peri pucher...
Verbum tu. What does he say? He likes it.
Well, that's good, eh?
They've already drunk half the vineyard.
Hic esse multi...
Iuxta ecclesi...
Nostros sculptores ec puto...
A figurine?
I bet they fleeced him like a sheep.
Magistri putator eam in...
Feodor...
Those two are...
Quiet! Domini pro...
That's right, sir.
It takes...
Reliquias raras mi crux cum reliqui...
Certe, he bought a crucifix with a bone of St. James.
A genuine...
Someone...
But it's strange to see a papal... You're right. Magna for...
Nihil aliud em.
Sitio tu... We can recommend some...
Something really expensive.
Valete, Domini.
Nobis honor... We should have sorted this out ourselves.
What is the new Archbishop of Prague like?
And how would you resolve it? We can't even
Beh, va
agree
bene
on mine.
ragazzi, qua
The only thing we can agree on is
va
to
per le
disagree.
lunghe
We
e
can agree on
adesso
that.
devo andare.
Drink to that.
You like the what?
Yes. He struggles with the written word a bit.
He cannot read?
Mi raccomando, lasciate like, un commentino, seguitemi su Twitch, YouTube, Luchino Pennellino 82 e ci sentiamo alla prossima. Ciao, buonanotte a tutti.